What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I don't have anything to say today. We're going to head on to Island, we're going to try to have some fun PvP, maybe find some good loot, and we're going to start this game off at 6.6 million. That's it. I'll see you on the island. Alright, let's get going. So today will be my first play session on the... Hopefully by the time I post this, it's still the most recent patch. Oh, that is pretty slow. So basically what that means is we can test out the new stims. We walk really, really slow now, and I think that's it. I forget the other changes. I think they added a bunch of camo stuff, but that's about all I know. Wow, this is slow. It's gonna take some time to get used to this, guys. I think we have a gate person. I'm gonna see if I can cut him off here. I think our only danger then is this person in prison. And that guy. What happened to this warden's office guy? You know, I really thought we were gonna jump in this tree and it was gonna be a really smart play. But now it's feeling really stupid. Alright. We're getting some attention now. Let's... Alright, that was weird. I was like, we're getting some attention now. Let's move in. And then right when I say that, this guy came out of... I don't even know where that guy was this whole time. That might have been the guy we were waiting for, though. This entire time. But I'm not positive it was. Alright, good. That door actually shut. That's nice. It never shuts for us the first time. Ooh, man, this walking speed is going to take some time to get used to. I don't think I hate it, I'll be honest. I kind of like the slower game, and because... I think that's a bot. Because I go in pretty kitted, I'm generally slow anyway, so the speed doesn't bother me that much. Oh, the red one. Speed doesn't bother me that much because I'm slow all the time anyway. And actually, I think it... That's scary. I hear footsteps too, but I think it's a bot. Let's see, nothing we want there. Alright, let's get going. Alright. Stare him down. I was actually thinking the other day when I was playing, though, I don't think I said it in my video, but there was like, I was trying to shoot a Timmy who was naked, and he was just so fast. He was zipping around the map. I couldn't hit him, and like when they move side to side and they're not wearing armor, their speed is just incredible. So I was like, man, I am not a fan of this new move speed at that moment. And then the next day they patched it and removed it. So I don't know, they read my mind, I guess. This feels a little slow though, but we'll get used to it. It's just gonna make my videos even longer now, since there's gonna be a lot of dead time. Oh, is that peaches? That's cool. What a fun find. It's gonna take me a lot longer now to rotate to other positions and stuff. Alright, that's just a bot. Let's go get this player tag. I think this was the guy from Squeaky. But alright, this is good. You never can be too sure. I think he probably just came in, saw the bot, and then ran to hide for a bit, as I'm guessing happened. And we haven't heard any other shots. So I think we're alone at prison now. Oh my god. Wow, that made me jump, dude. I completely forgot about this guy. Oh my gosh. The amount of times that bots have jump scared me just because I forget that they exist. And like, we saw that guy. I should have remembered him. And we'll top off. Nice. That actually got us to 100. Let's see. What do we want to do now? Let's grab this dog tag. And then let's get out of here. Level 34. The fridge. I guess it's not the fridge, just fridge, but I think that was a football player, right? In the NFL, his nickname was the Fridge. I don't know. Probably before my time a bit. So I think with that kill too, we just need one more without dying, and then we'll get a big boost on our minty missions. So that would be exciting. Let's try to do that. Let's switch back to this semi-used up mag. What is even shooting me? Dude, he's shooting me through the floor, isn't he? I can't... It has to be this guy that shot me. In the leg. But I can't even see him. I really hate this bot. I love him and I hate him. But right now, I hate him. Yeah, there's no bot there. No, it is him. Okay, it is Henry. We're gonna ignore it for now and just keep moving. Because I don't even think I can get a good shot on him from here. Doesn't seem like he can get a good shot on me either, though, so that's a win. Alright, we're drawing a lot of attention, so I'm gonna take an extra little pause here. I think we're good. Just to see if anyone's gonna come after us. Seems like we're good, so I'm gonna keep moving. And we're getting some shots now. That sounds pretty far. At radio. That's an airdrop. Alright, this is not a smart move to do. Let's get in a tree. Let's take our time and get the shot right. Right in the stomach. And actually, we look like we're in a very good spot for an airdrop. I think... I mean, we can see it before anyone can even hear this one, so we could go get into a good position now. But I think with this airdrop, it's coming to the middle of prison. Which means, and since I think we won prison. I think it was just that one guy. But that means we should be able to get into a tree here and watch the major entrances. I don't think we're gonna go into prison though. So I don't think it's a great, there's one tree to watch this airdrop from if you're inside prison. It's the tree on the other side of this wall by the porta potties. I don't think that's a great spot. I want to be out here. I think from here we'll be able to watch a little bit better because we can see most people are probably going to come from this ambulance path and we'll see that, or they'll come down this hill. I doubt people will take the really long route and go to border and then wrap around and do all that junk. I don't think people are going to take the time to do that. But I think from here we have a good shot of spotting anyone going for this airdrop. So let's chill here for a bit and I'll see you if anything interesting happens. Alright, hold on. I was wrong. I was sort of right, but I was also sort of wrong. So this is farther than I thought. This is the very far, probably one of the most out of the way airdrops, all the way by Gore Pit. We should keep watching these hills though. We'll probably not have our back turned to it. But that's alright because I don't think there's going to be anyone there. I think we haven't seen or heard anything. So I think we should still be able to get there first. Unless there was a Gore Pit spawn who knew about this airdrop and has been hiding in Gore Pit ever since. Who knew about this airdrop before it even spawned into the map. But I don't think that's going to be the case. 87, man. What? Why are we taking so much damage from like a pistol? Hopefully no one is close enough to hear those shots, but pistols are kind of quiet, but you never know. Alright, so I want to get to a back tree here. And I also don't want to get crushed by the airdrop because we're running past it right around crushing time, so let's not do that. There's a lot of good trees here though. There's also a lot of good approaches for this one, but I think we'll be alright. I don't even know what tree. Oh. What? What? What is that? Why is there a bag there? Alright, well that's a little bit scarier. So there was a gore pit spawn, but we don't know what happened to him. He just disappeared, I guess. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, that makes me a little bit uncomfortable with the backpack there. I don't think he's here. I think he most likely died or DC'd, or maybe he spawned in and just wanted to like reset, so he like left the raid right away. Because we don't see a gun though, so that's a little weird. He could be running around with no backpack, but does have a gun. Either way, I'm gonna sit here. I don't want to go into this airdrop just yet, especially because I think I just need one more kill for that minty mission, like I was saying earlier. So let's wait a little bit. Let's see if we get anybody, and then we'll go. What I'm just thinking about though is I'm gonna have to get used to the slow move speed again now too, because at this point I'm thinking it should be pretty safe to go, right? It's been a while. I doubt anyone's coming here, but people are moving so much slower. So there could actually still be someone making their way here from like radio. It's just gonna take them forever now. It's definitely gonna be an adjustment getting used to the move speed changes. It's like such a small change, but it does change a lot in the game, and how you have to adjust to it a little bit. But I think we're gonna go in a second. I haven't heard any shots. The smoke has dissipated, so people are gonna forget about this airdrop, and let's just go. If we do hear any gunshots though, I'll probably run back to our little safe hiding spot. Nice. Orange. Some stuff. Oh my god, what? Okay. What are we giving this? I gotta start rating airdrops too. 10. We're giving this a 10. This is a 10. 10 out of 10 airdrop right here. Wow, that's exciting. We were basically gifted this airdrop as well. We didn't have to do anything for it. It came right to us. It's pretty sick. I guess, should we run a vault too? I don't know, is that too greedy? Trying to run a vault as well. It feels a little greedy. But we did just get gifted 3 purple cards. So, I don't know. I think we're going to have to. Let's do and an orange card. Okay. Let's run away. But no, what I was going to say is let's do a trifecta. Or at least try to. It's been a long time since I've done a trifecta video. Not like they're very exciting or anything, but I think they're kind of fun. And if you don't know what I mean by that... Ooh, wait, hold on. That's not at us. I'm pretty sure that's not at us. Yeah, it's not. There's someone else here. Alright. I should run and hide. But I'm not going to do it. I want this kill. I'm playing greedy. But if I was in your position, I would go hide in that tree over there behind the wall and just wait for this guy to leave. But I'm hoping that our element of surprise gets us this kill. Or we're going to lose a ton of stuff and I'll probably rage quit for the day. Perfect. I don't think he has a teammate, right? I don't think so. We only heard 1 set of shots. He was smart though, because if we had been in that air vault for another, I don't know, 2 minutes, he would have killed us, since he sprayed the air vault. Air vault, dude, do I need to stop calling it that? I like calling it an air vault. I think it's a cool name. Alright, let's keep going. Because I don't know, it's like a vault that drops from the sky. Like an air vault, right? I'm wary of a teammate. No! Ah, nice shot. Dude, that is so funny though. That backpack did end up being a trap. Unintentionally. But when we went to go grab that backpack, that's when we died. It was a trap. I thought it was a trap the whole time. It was an unintentional trap, but it still trapped us and we died. Ah, bummer. Oh well, that was intense. Whew, I'm like shaking now. But I don't care because you know what? We got our mission done, which was 5 players without dying on a 6B43. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let's get our rep. Let's reset and I'll see you guys in the next raid. Alright, well, that kind of sucked. I'm a little upset with losing all those purples, but I'm happy that we still got to see it because that's going to be my thumbnail anyway. And I am mostly upset though that we lost our last 6B43, 143, whatever, our last big boy vest, so I can't run that minty quest anymore. But I'm not too upset because at least we did get our 5th kill that we needed, so we did make some progress today, so that's good. I didn't see anyone on the beach, so we're going to rotate this way next. This slow move speed, man, is going to take some time to get used to. I mean, it took a while to get used to the fast move speed as well, so it's no surprise. And I think overall I'm going to like the slower move speed, but not right now. Not right now. Alright, I do see somebody up ahead, so I'm going to try to keep this tree in between us, and hopefully they don't spot me. Alright. We might wait. See what he does. Is he not gonna shoot the bots? Is he gonna go straight up the ladder? Let's see. Can I get there in time? Hopefully he didn't see me just now. There we go. Got him. Man, that guy was quick. I think he might be kitted. So that's why I switched to my AP mag just then. Whew, I didn't think we were going to get that kill, man. The ladder move speed is still really quick. Let's go. Cleared. How's our AP doing? How is it already on 2? Did we take that many shots? I was panic firing because I didn't want him to get to the top of that ladder and escape. But whatever, we got lucky. We got a lucky shot. And we got the kill, so that's all that matters. Well, as long as we don't run into a kitted trio next. Oh, cool. Couldn't actually see that guy's head, but I was like, ah, it's probably right around there. And we were right. How do I want to get this stuff? This is the problem with killing people on this ladder, though, is getting the stuff back sucks. Actually, he doesn't look that kitted, huh? That looks like a JPC too. But I think... Okay, yeah, he wasn't kitted at all. My bad. He's level 7. I thought I saw a 1300 helmet, which I guess doesn't mean they're super kitted, but... Gosh! Headshot? Bro, I hate helmets, man. We were wearing a helmet, and we got shot in the back of the head through it, I guess, while we were doing our quick drop, too. So that was just... That was unlucky. Alright. This is a rough start today. Let's get back out there. I'll see you guys in the next raid. Alright, let's keep going. Keep the grind going. Eventually, it will work out for us. Just, man, tough day so far. I don't even know where that guy shot me, too. I'm guessing that guy that we just died from must have been up on, like, Radio Hill. Probably, yeah. I bet he spawned in Pipeline and ran up Radio Hill and was sitting in that tree at the top of Radio. Saw us kill the ladder guy and then just waited for us to climb up for the stuff. So, good play by him. Unfortunate spawning positions for us. Because if it had been someone else with a less kitted gun, I don't think we would have died there. Alright, keep an eye on the right. That's all we're watching right now. But don't see anyone appearing there. Actually, though, with the new move speed, I think it's like... I don't know, has that nerfed PCVR a little bit? The PCVR advantage? Because I can't get to my spots as quickly, and since I can't make as much distance at the very beginning of the raid before people spawn in now. I don't know. Probably doesn't make a difference since everyone else is also slow. Who knows? Alright. This is going to change my timings, though, because, like, someone could be coming up this hill now because they're just slow, right? So that sounds like the tower guard, who would most likely be shooting someone from beach. Oh wait, no, it's Henry. Henry at the high tower guard. I was talking about the gore pit tower guard. Not sure here. Sounds like someone's coming in from beach though. Take a little peek. Don't see anyone. But I haven't been great at spotting people at all. At any point so far today, so just because I don't see them, they're probably right there. Oh my gosh, we're already out of stamina. Dude, we went like 10 feet. Okay. Why did that... That's weird, right? We're gonna wait. I can't believe we at least had 3 or 4 hits with the foul. I'm telling you, man, this gun... I think we hit him in the arms or something. Because I was like... That guy should have died. Alright, we got another one. I didn't want to shoot him yet because they always go into kitchen first. I'm not doing a good job killing these guys, huh? They're staying alive for way too long. I'm curious if there's still someone in wardens though. So I'm not gonna push directly in. I have no reason to think there is, but I am hearing some footsteps. I think that was probably the second guy who probably came from campfire. The first guy might have been the squeaky spawn. I think we're okay. But we'll take a quick little scan around here. So I thought there was someone coming in from the beach, but now I'm not so sure. Right, so who killed this guy? This bot's dead, and he's not despawning. Which makes me think that there's someone in this building, because I thought I heard footsteps. And if I did hear footsteps, it obviously wasn't this bot. It could have been those players, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he's right there, I see him. I don't think I can hit him yet. He needs to come down a little farther. Like his kneecap. I thought he was pointing his gun at me, so I took this shot. I don't think he could have hit me, but I was a little wary. Doesn't seem like we got bleed, though. Seems fine. How do we want to play this? I don't know. The way he was standing on those stairs, too, had me a little nervous. Like, he's got his grenade ready, you know? So I'm not, not super enthusiastic about charging up there. I'm kind of hoping that he'll like peek a window or something and we can get a shot there. I don't like pushing in here. If my little basement move doesn't work on them, then I'm not super sure what to do after that. And who are these footsteps? That's got to be the bot. Hey, we were right though about the spawning of the body. It was still the body was still there, meaning some player was still there too. That's a new thing I've learned recently. Good tip there. If you see a body, there's probably still a player around. Alright, I think he's still in there. With every second that he is in there not moving, I'm getting more intrigued about what he might have found up there. If he's trying to protect it, you know? So I think we're going to rotate though. I still want to keep my distance from him. But maybe we can get up on the hill and like suss him out, see where he is. I think if he tries to leave, we should hear him. Or he already left. And we completely missed him. He might have gone out that door when we were rotating. Let's see, I don't think I see him. Yeah, I don't see him currently. This is a pretty dangerous peak. But I want to see if maybe we spot him up here. He might be gone. We might have missed him. But that's surprising. It would be surprising if he was able to escape fully without getting shot at, though. It's hard to do, especially with the slower move speed. It's hard to move past these bots, because Henry's still alive. But Henry's not shooting at anyone, so I think the dude's just like cornered up in a wall somewhere in that building. So maybe we'll go in. I'm not sure we have much choice. I did just see him. No, he is still in there. He was peeking this door. He hasn't left yet. Oh, also I want those dog tags. So I don't want to leave just yet, because... Yep, I was right, guys. He did have a grenade. Where? Was that him? Oh my god. Woo! I think that was him, right? I think that was a great rotation. He must have jumped down. How did we not see him, though? Because we were like watching this door the whole time. He must have jumped down and then got in the tree, threw the grenade. They just nerfed grenades yesterday, so luckily we didn't die from that. That was a great play. This guy totally outplayed us. If that was him, though. Now I'm not sure. I couldn't see that guy at all either, actually. I'm just thinking about how he was so invisible there. I think that had to be him. So he must have jumped down when we weren't looking and got in the tree and waited. That was smart, but I'm so glad we didn't go up those stairs, though, because he did have a grenade waiting for us. And also, I'm glad we rotated to this rock, because that rock completely saved us. Or this could be his partner. You know, like, there could still be another one in there. And this was just some other dude. Alright, we're not finding that. We're not finding that dog tag, guys. It's gone. I don't want to crawl around here looking for it either. But I'm still wary that that was a different person. Let's see if our blood... Okay, wait, no, I think that was him. Because the body's gone and the blood stain is gone. So I think we're good. I think we got him. At the very least, he's not in this building right now because the bot is gone. I think that's true. I don't know. We'll probably get punished thinking that's true sometime and there's actually someone still around. But for now, I think that is true. Oh. Well, that's a nice find, huh? Dude, I almost forgot to even come over here. Alright, we'll take that. That makes up for some of the earlier deaths we've had. Where was the second guy we killed? Yeah, I don't see his dog tag either. Actually, there's no point of going in here. I'm realizing right now we shouldn't be in here. Let's get out. Because that GPU, 99% sure that that GPU came from this building. And that's the main thing we're... See, like, I'm getting shot from stuff I can't even see. I know he's in this cell, but, like, I can't even see him, dude. I don't know what's going on. Is it me? Am I just blind now? But, like, it's been happening recently. I feel like I've been getting shot by stuff that I am unable to see. Maybe I'm losing my touch. Anyway, what I was saying was 99% sure that that GPU came from Warden's office, since that is the most likely spawn to get that from. He could have found it somewhere else and there could be another GPU, but it's very rare that there would be a GPU on the ground there and another one in Warden's office. I don't think there's anyone in Warden's office, but I don't really feel like pushing up there. We got what we came for, so let's just take this and go. And actually, we might try to get out with this as well. Because even now, far into wipe, getting out with a GPU always feels good. It's such a rare item, and it's so valuable. So it will definitely, if we get out with this, I'll feel a lot better about some of those earlier raids. Not that much better though, still pretty bad. We haven't heard anything in a while, which probably means everyone else has found their favorite trees and is just waiting for us to run by now and steal our GPU that we stole from some other guy. So let's not let them do that. We're gonna go... I think that's empty. I'm gonna go down here. Look, we already lost 4 purple cards or something in raid 1, so I'll try to be a little more cautious in this raid, I think. Because who knows, those 4 purple cards, that could have been like 5 GPUs right there we missed out on. Actually, it was 3 purples and an orange, but whatever, you get the idea. Alright, we are so slow out on this beach. Let's get to a tree. I don't like how many shots we've taken and how long this has taken us. So I'm gonna get somewhere safe and make sure no one shows up on like Sniper Hill and stuff. I think we're good. So let's keep going. What is wrong with my aiming today, huh? Just all over the place. I mean, that guy was a little hard to see, I guess. Alright, let's keep going. We swapped mags. So we've got enough ammo. Alright, I was testing this too. I wanted to see with the new movement speed, if you raised your weapon, if it would silence your footsteps, if you moved slow enough now. It doesn't, which I shouldn't be surprised by because it's not a new movement speed. It's the old movement speed reintroduced. So it feels new, but this is the movement speed that we've been playing with for probably years at this point, right? I don't know if they've changed the movement speed before, but ever since I've started, I think the movement speed has always been the same until very recently. I don't like this tree, but probably out of stamina. Yeah. Wow, that was really good timing. Let's get our stamina back up, and then we'll keep pushing. Alright, we're at half. I feel like that should be enough to make a little more progress. I was thinking about that last guy that we killed in prison, and I feel kind of bad about it. Like, I feel like he completely outplayed us with that rotation. He had the jump on us, and we won the fight, mostly because of our better weapons and better armor and stuff. I feel bad a little bit that it felt like he got kind of unlucky. But at the same time, I feel like we got unlucky in the previous raid when we got head tapped while fast dropping on the ladder through the back of our helmet. So, you know, I think I'm going to stop worrying about if I feel bad for that guy, because everybody gets bad luck in this game. It's just that's how the game is. Everyone has bad luck. And that guy got unlucky. We got unlucky earlier. Oh, what is that? A flying helmet? That's spooky. So, Taborian luck is fickle. It comes and goes. Alright, I came to this rock because I wanted to see if there was someone in this tree, and from this rock we would have a pretty good advantage, pretty good protection. I think I need to stop relying on trees so much. I mean, pretty hard to do since the trees are awesome. Alright, good, that's a bot. That's a good sign. But I'm thinking with the new island, I don't know if... I mean, we're going to have to wait till we actually see it. But it feels like... There's the little freaky helmet I was talking about. How did that even get up there? He must have jumped up the rocks and then died. That is... No Taborian can jump that high. Naturally. Guy might be cheating. Might be roided up. Not actually cheating. So, yeah, based on the pictures, it kind of looks like the new map won't have these wonderful trees with foliage to hide in. And so that's going to really change my playstyle. So I want to start practicing using open cover a little bit better and not relying on invisible trees as much. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't like when they do that. When they get like really close to me. I can never make those shots. Alright, I thought I heard shots here from those bots, but I think it was just the bot shooting me. So I wanted to check here while I was healing to see if someone was sneaking up on us, but I think we're good. Let's go check for This helmet. No, let's go check for light recorder. 45 ACP. Yeah, let's take some stuff, I guess. While we're here, we'll take these little tiny guys. And I'm pretty sure I dropped a foul mag somewhere. But it's on our way out, so we'll grab it then. Alright, do we have flag recorder? Nope. And we don't really need this stuff, but hey, why not treat yourself? Have a little chocolate, you know, enjoy life. Unless you hate chocolate. I got this one friend, he hates chocolate, and I think it's crazy. Like, I understand people might not like chocolate. They like fruit flavors better, and that makes sense to me, but I don't think I've ever met another person like him who doesn't like chocolate at all. Maybe you guys will show up in the comments, you chocolate haters. I was always so boggling to me. I never knew anyone who just didn't like chocolate. You know, we're actually gonna check these med cabinets too. Okay, well, never mind. But they did say in the patch notes that med cabinets, or maybe it wasn't the patch notes, maybe it was in their video, but they mentioned that med cabinets now will always spawn with something in them. Most likely it will be bandages, but you know, who knows? You might find it. It sounds like you'll have a better chance of finding NRSs in them now than you used to. All right, I can't tell you how good it feels to actually survive a raid today. Oof. So let's keep that rolling. Let's do another one. I'll see you all in a second. Bruh. Sick of this spawn. We're not gonna do our usual. I'm just bored of doing it. This will probably be the time though if we rotated there. There'll actually be like a really nice kitted guy for us to take out. But I can't do that rotation again. Alright, this guy, no chill, I see. Let's open this. I'm using that as a psyops. I don't really want to shoot. But we don't have much of a choice either. Once that bot had locked onto us. Alright, I'm rotating outside since I don't really want to rotate in the open in case someone peeks up Sniper Hill after those shots. I don't want to be stuck out there walking like a turtle, you know. Who's getting shot now? It's hard to tell. It kind of sounds like... I mean, it definitely sounds like that's Henry in the high tower, but... no idea who he's actually shooting at. Oh, someone far away, though. So now we actually have eyes on him. I think he was shooting something. Yeah. I think he's shooting someone outside the wall. His back is turned to us. Let's see. I didn't hear them shoot back. So I'm going to just assume that they're kitted and coming this way. And I'm going to give them a minute to see if we hear some footsteps in a second. Oh, okay. We're going to go. Never mind. Henry's still alive. He's still up there. I just couldn't see him anymore. So whoever he was shooting at, I don't think is coming this way right now. See if we can find those footsteps. Okay. There they are. That was the footstep guy. So we should be good now. I don't think there can be anyone in this building. No. Okay. I was like, hope we didn't lose our helmet just then. Squeaky is shut. It's always a good sign that no one's here as well. So let's move in. I don't think there's anyone here. Bench, dude. The bench I thought was a person, man. Okay, so far since the patch, I haven't had a door that like does that thing where you try to shut it and then it keeps opening. And because I always imagine I have like a big pot belly and my belly is hitting the door open every time. Has not happened for me yet. I also haven't gotten my gun stuck in a door or wall yet too, so both of those things are exciting. I'm not sure if they were in the patch. I didn't specifically see them mentioned, but I'm happy about it regardless if it is true. Alright, so we gotta get out of here now. There's nothing in here for us. Well, that's not true. We got some water out of this, so that's cool. While we're drinking some water, let's take a peek around. See if we can see anyone hiding and waiting for us. No. So there's two things I'm thinking of. This player that was getting shot by Henry, who was obviously out on the road somewhere. So the two things I'm thinking of is, one, they are down below on this level, on this ground floor. The ground floor, I don't know, I guess you don't call it the ground floor when you're outside, but the ground floor with us. And they're waiting in one of these trees, and that's why they were getting shot. I think the more likely situation was it was someone at campfire, and they were up on the hill, like peeking into prison, and then Henry was shooting them from there. I don't think it's someone setting a trap for us this close. I'm not even sure if this person would have known that we are here, because we did take a couple shots. Alright, those are far. We took a couple shots, but they were pretty far away. The bot took a couple shots too with like a pistol. None of that should make that much noise. And we haven't made any noise since. So I'm hoping that I'm right and they were up on the hills and they've left now. Alright, let the bot go. How's our stamina? Stamina's looking good. Let's keep going. I feel like I do this rotation all the time. But I do this rotation because it works. It keeps me safe. You don't usually run into people here. I mean, you will, but like very rarely do you run into people here. And most people that you will run into here, they're not even looking this way. They're not paying attention down here by the beach. They're looking at prison because they're trying to get to prison. They're trying to run like a purple car or something. They don't care about you. They don't care about you sneaking along the beach here. Right, we need to get a little closer still. A good sign too. The NRS is still there, and the bots are still here. I will say though, like, this new move speed has me feeling so much more vulnerable, because like when you have to go out into these open sections, you know, in between cover, you just feel so exposed and so slow. I swear too, like when you're safely in cover, or you know, you're moving somewhere where there's nobody around because you're like in the back of prison or something, I think you move faster. And then the game makes you move slower when you're out back here by Death Valley, running out in the open. I think you move a little slower. I can't prove it, but I think it's true. Not really, I'm not that stupid. Alright, I don't know if I was right about the campfire guy. He could... Yeah. I was like, if I was right about the campfire guy, he could still be up here. And he is. I'm not going to let him live, though. I don't care if he threw his gun away and surrendered. I had that happen in the other raid, too. I had a guy who used an entire clip on me. I don't know what video. It was a recent video, but I don't know which one. He used a whole clip on me, and then he tried to surrender after I didn't die, because I was in my B43 vest. Like, I understand the thought process there, but it's like, after you've already tried to kill me, I'm probably not gonna let you live. That just seems like kind of a dumb idea, to let someone live who already made an attempt to send you back to your bunker. And that grenade could have gotten us. But I don't think I'll be cruel and like actually go and hunt him down there, because also he could have another grenade. I think he's hiding around the corner. See, I don't see anyone there. I think he's like around the corner of the rocks. I'm not going to hunt him down, but I'm also, if I see him again, I'm not going to let him live. No one throws a grenade at me and gets to live, except for the people that kill me with that grenade. They get to live. You know, bots over there in the front of research. Ooh, man, this is slow. Dude, the other reason I'm not too enthusiastic to go hunt this guy down is the fact that I think it's going to take forever. Like, if he is naked like I think, he's just going to run. Right, that's not a person. and I'll be chasing him in this chunky armor and just being like, slow down, let me shoot you. And so I don't think that's just gonna be embarrassing for me chasing this guy around the entire map. Let's go do something else with our time and maybe run into him somewhere else. Let him come to us, hopefully. I think we'll go into research. Did we even get a kill in this raid? I need to be a little more cautious. I'm realizing I'm just running out here out in the open, talking my head off without a care in the world. There could be someone around here. But yeah, I don't think we got a kill this raid. I think we went into prison and we just haven't seen anyone yet. Are exfils open? Dang, exfils are open too. Alright, let's re-roll this one. We're gonna re-roll this, try to get another lobby, because I don't feel like chasing these people down. And I'd rather just play another raid with more players in it. I think there's probably still people at radio based on the shots we heard earlier. I don't know. I think I just need to get used to this new move speed, but it's like kind of demotivating me to explore. So it just takes so long to get anywhere right now. I'm like, I will get better and I will get used to it. But for now, I'm just like, yeah, I don't really feel like running all the way to radio unless I'm like definitely gonna find someone. All right, we're good. Let's keep going. Well, I don't know if we're good. I think we're good. Hopefully we're good. I'm jumpy now on this exfil after that recent video where we got trapped in docks for like 25 minutes by the kitted duo. And it all started. Ooh. Well, that was nice and fancy. Collateral. That entire like trauma. And we did actually end up winning, so it all worked out in the end. But my trauma started when I was entering the dock steps for the first time. That's when they started shooting at me. And that was only the beginning. They shot at me a lot. Let's see. And actually, I was thinking about it. If I had done that raid with the new move speed, I wouldn't have survived. Because I got out of that raid with something like 10 seconds left on the clock. I think it was 11 seconds when I exfilled, which means I definitely wouldn't have had time to run and grab all their stuff and get out if it had been this new move speed. So luckily, that raid has already happened before the patch. Okay. Bro, don't shoot me. Come on, dude. I did just hear a shot. I think there's someone far in the back of research. Maybe we should have gone into research. But I think I'm just going to try to get another raid. Or not. Okay. What? Okay. Wow. Dude. How? How did this guy get up? Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. This guy was so stealthy. I didn't hear a single thing. And I'm generally pretty good at hearing footsteps, I think. I mean, I guess I don't know. I miss all the footsteps I don't hear. But I think I'm generally pretty good at hearing footsteps. I had no idea this guy was here. He must have done like a slow walk to get here. How much damage did he do? Not too bad. But yeah, it's hard to kill us with a pistol. Luckily for us, I guess. Alright, let's get out of here. Man, that just goes to show you are never safe in this game. You never know when someone's going to be right there. That is shocking. I don't know how that guy snuck up on me without me hearing him. But props to him. That was pretty impressive. Because like we were checking too. I'm pretty vigilant to check the windows and everything. But no, Wirch, man. That guy should have had us. Alright, let's do another one. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, let's go. There's my Mario impression. For anyone wondering what my Mario impression is, it was that, and it was terrible. Don't think I saw anyone spawning in here. Yeah, see, okay, I do have a little bit of a disadvantage on PCVR now, because, like, for this spawn specifically, when someone spawns in here, if they're on quest, I spawn in earlier, right? Or I spawn in quicker. I think we all kind of spawn in together, which gives me... And then with the old move speed, I could sprint here pretty quickly before they actually finish spawning in. Now, even though they're slower, they're not going to start moving anyway, because I would usually get here before they even had started moving at all. So now, it's going to be a lot harder to get them. Or, it's going to be a lot harder to get here without them seeing me, since they will have more time to spawn in before I get to the tree. Which, yeah, might not be a bad thing, in all honesty. Alright, I don't see anyone coming this way. I forgot to check for a junkyard, though, right now. That was junkyard, wasn't it? Sounded a lot like a junkyard. I'm guessing they found a fun gun in junkyard and we're testing it out. So we are getting a lot of fire here. But I don't know if they're still shooting us now. Okay, do we want to wait for this junkyard guy? Are they still Dude, I'm telling you, man, I am not good at aiming with this gun. I thought he was going to be dead. Maybe I'm just expecting him to die quicker. And I just am missing all my shots. Okay, it was a shotgun. Not a fair fight for this guy. Yeah, 2 hits there. And a JPC-2 vest. I think if he hadn't accidentally misfired the shotgun, though, I would have kept going. This is a lot of shots at me. I don't like it. Because I was aware to check for the junkyard, right? So I did like pause, take a look, let's see if anyone's there. But I think I would have left pretty soon into the adventure of waiting. That's not really a good adventure. If I hadn't heard that gunshot, I don't know why I'm taking so long to describe this. Dude, the move speed's slow. My conversation is slow. My thought process is slow. Everything's a little slower right now. So if he hadn't made that shot, though, I wouldn't have waited that long. It's unfortunate for him. We've all done that, too. We've all accidentally... We've all accidentally taken a shot when, like, holstering a weapon or something. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. I actually had just switched to AP. I don't think we needed it there, but my thought process is when we're going into this building, you don't really have time to switch your mags out because, you know, people could be here really quickly. And you don't have time also to judge what kind of kit they have. So if you have the AP, it's probably better to just run it and, you know, get every advantage you can have while in this, like, kind of scary building. Okay, we heard steps, but I think that's the bot on balcony. But I don't know if this guy's alone. Let's not worry about it. I think he's alone, but let's not worry about it yet. Because if he has a teammate, the guy's not going anywhere. He's going to be camping in that room, waiting for us to come around that corner, and it's a really awkward corner, because like we can't really get our gun wrapped around the corner very easily, which is not fun. So, because of that, I'm thinking, let's just keep moving. Maybe we'll get lucky in here, like a footstep or something, and we'll know there's a person there for sure. Right now, I think there's nobody because I didn't see anyone. But I don't really see the harm, I guess, in waiting and going there a little bit later. Okay, well, this guy was quick. Actually, I kind of want this flashlight. It was really dark when we were trying to look over there. Now let's do some looting, right? Because, like, the other thing is, if there's nobody there, then it won't matter. Because no one's going to be getting that stuff. That's anytime soon, I don't think. That's a weird spot for someone to go loot. Usually, people don't go in that room super often. And we also should hear them. Let me turn my sound up. I say should hear them though because I should have heard that guy at docks in the last raid. And we didn't hear that guy either, so I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm not gonna trust the sounds too much. That was so weird. I'm still shocked though. Like, he must have done I'm talking about the docks guy in the last raid. He must have done a slow approach. Like, that's the only thing I can think of, but like, it's really hard to do. Like, the other option is I just didn't hear him, and I think that's less likely than him just doing a stealth slow walk so he didn't make any sound. Yeah, I don't know how we wouldn't have heard him. Alright. Pretty quiet here. I think we can switch off of the AP ammo for now since we haven't heard anyone in a little bit. Ooh. Well, that's intriguing. That sounded like a player. It sounded like more than one player. Let's go check this out. We'll come back to research and grab that stuff later. This is more exciting and more important. They might be coming to docks. Because that's definitely the docks camp that we're listening to right now. I don't know who's shooting us or who's shooting that though. Maybe they're not going to docks? So that's like the guy on the roof. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to chill here for a second. If they go to docks, we should hear them take the bots out and then we'll sprint over there. But right now, based on the sounds we heard, I feel like the most likely spot for this person is up on the hill. In which case, they might come down the hill. And we're going to be in a maybe good spot to get them? I don't know. Depends. If they go to the back, we probably won't get them. But if they come this way to ladder, like a lot of players do, we're in a good spot then. But it's weird that we haven't seen them yet. We're not getting anything yet. Could also be, this could be someone from prison leaving. Okay. Well, we got a little bit just now. And we saw this bot spawn in. We're going back towards that sound. I was thinking maybe it was someone running up Death Valley then, and that's what the bot was shooting because we haven't seen anyone come down the hill, so maybe they were going up the hill. But I'm not so sure about the sounds we just heard. I think that's a different player, and I think they're coming from prison. I don't know. I don't know what to think right now. I'm fairly confused, guys. Oh, interesting. So the shots I heard, I thought were coming back here. But that doesn't seem to be the case either, because this bot's still alive. So that must have been a player kill. They must have been someone in either, like, by those rocks, down on the road, somewhere over there, shooting another player, I think. Because now that I'm in this position, I think I have a better idea about where that gunfire actually came from. We're going to do the scary Death Valley approach. Because I do want that stuff from the second guy we killed. But I'm coming over here to kind of check a couple of these trees, mostly Christmas tree right here. I guess we should use our sight, huh? I don't think there's anyone in it though. I think we could see him from here. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, let's get going. Back into research. It's so weird, like, we're in a very central area. We've heard a lot of shots around us, but we haven't been able to actually find anyone. They're like taking shots and then they're skedaddling, making it very hard to track them. Why don't they just run right out in the open right in front of us? Like, is that too much to ask for, you know? Probably. But we're going to stay in this raid a little longer. I'm not ready to leave yet. And I think if we go in here, See if there's another bot here, maybe. No bot. Interesting. Should probably leave this guy alive. See, like, now I'm wondering, why didn't that bot respawn? I think there was a bot in that room originally. Why hasn't he respawned yet? That's got me a little bit wary, to be honest. I feel like there could be another player in the loot room. Which kind of stinks because I wanted to go into the loot room and use that to watch if anyone goes to docks. But there's some dude chilling in there. I'm not doing that now. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait him out. I got food. I got water. It's technically my food. Oh, right. These are new. This is pain meds, right, for blacked out limbs, I think. Take an energy drink as well. You actually need these a lot more. I think with the new move speed, you didn't need energy drinks as much because you didn't run out of stamina usually before you got to where you needed to go. Alright, we're good. Alright, actually, now that I'm re-examining things, I don't think there was a bot here at all because that doesn't look like a bot gun like I originally thought it was. So I think we're good. Let's just go for it and see what happens. Can I lean forward? Yeah, I can walk. Okay, cool. I can like walk in my physical space. Not a bad way to check for stuff, right? If you have the space, you know. Just like take an actual step in real life. See what see if you get shot and it's a little quicker, a little easier to jump back from that. Alright, let's see what we're getting here. We're all good. Didn't have a teammate. Or his teammate left, but I doubt that was what happened because why would he leave all his stuff? So we'll loot a few things here, try to make a little money in this raid. I've been spending too much money and just depending on my GPUs to make it back, but I feel like that's not sustainable, you know? I need to start making my own money again and earning my keep in my own bunker. That SKS guy. He wasn't even wearing an SKS though. Wait. Did I just say wearing? That's so weird. Ooh. You know, I thought this was AP powder, but I didn't want to get too excited because I've been hurt before. I've been hurt before a lot by tracer ammo, tracer powder. Alright, those guys aren't happy, so I'm gonna leave. I'll leave them alone. It's a good site. Good site to sell, I mean. Let's go over here. I'm kind of looting this building in the hopes that someone else shows up here. But I feel like it's gonna take me some time to get used to the new speed and where players go and stuff. Because, like, this feels like a dead raid to me. But I don't think it is. I think we still have players on this map because everyone just has to move so much slower. It's going to take them a lot longer to get to research after looting radio and that kind of thing. Let's see, is it our time to go? Probably. We'll go out the back. And we'll loot this room first too. Because I love looting this room. Doesn't look like we're going to find anything though. Since I'm pretty sure we killed the guy that opened all this stuff. And so he got first picks, you know, he took everything good. This isn't bad though, we can get some food and water while we're here. Okay, interesting. He opened this door, but he didn't come in here, it looks like, or didn't touch the cabinets for some reason. I wonder if like when he was coming into this room, that's when we started getting shot at. So he canceled his plans and went to the front to try to find us. I don't think so though. I think he was mostly looting. And then he happened to see us. I don't think his plan was to come find us there. Still have energy? Oh yeah, we got a lot of energy. Nice. So I'm gonna go up to radio now. I kind of want to investigate the radio side and see what happened. I was really expecting people to show up here, you know? I was expecting people to join me at radio, or at research, I mean. But no one did. No one did. I guess we could go investigate what happened over at ambulance too, where we heard those shots. But that's pretty far. I'm not going to take the time to investigate both, so because they're on like opposite sides of the map. So we're going to pick this one. See what happens over here. I think we're too late though. I don't think there's going to be anyone on this side of the map anymore. But maybe there was like a trade, and maybe we can find some stuff off of their bodies. It's like a really weird, morbid thought, huh? But hey, that's Tabor, man. Tabor makes you kind of morbid. So hopefully we should see a bot up here when we get to this building. We don't see anything yet. Let's just go forward. It looks fairly picked over as well. Alright, there he is. I was like, if we don't see him in this room here, then we'll be a little more concerned. But now, here's our buddy. He's back. Let's take one of these energy drinks. I'm not going to go in here. I don't think it's worth it. But we're going to check this bottom floor. Since most people, as you guys have all know probably, most people just skip this stuff. Since it's really dangerous to loot here. So we'll, now that it's late in the raid, we should be safe to loot here. So we'll take this stuff. And make a little money. Maybe get some more AP ammo. Powder. Nope. There was someone here. There's a clue. Not like it was surprising. We knew there was already someone here. But that is not a normal spawn for a flashbang, if you're curious. They don't normally spawn on the floor in the corner against the wall. Probably. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they changed things. Let's go. I would just love to see someone running on these hills right now. So we could get one more kill. I don't think it's gonna happen. We'll take our 2 kills and be happy, and then we'll have to adjust our playstyle a little bit if we want to get more kills in this game with the new change to the movement speed. You guys are probably so sick of hearing me say that, just talking about the movement speed, but it's a significant change. And I got nothing else to talk about right now, anyway. Alright, that might be one of the deaths we heard. It's just rope. Alright. I was excited to find out what this was. I was like, you know, maybe it's a GPU. No. Hey, we did find a GPU on the ground today. So that was pretty exciting, and now it's on my mind. Let's have a little more water. Not gonna bother with the cat food. Is this a player? Don't know. I would assume that was a player based on the lack of magazines around the gun. But there also was no dog tag. Maybe someone got a kill? Okay guys, chill man. Jeez. Bro. The SKS guy, man. Yeah, see, like, I gotta practice my full auto more. But, I'm not very good at it. Like, that was a lot of recoil. Did we kill the bot, though? Hopefully this wasn't my AP mag. I don't think it is. Alright, there is one of the player tags. Oh, okay, we did kill the bot. So, our investigation was partially successful. And we're gonna take that. This is ours now. Let's see. Did you get killed by a bot or a player? What happened? No, you were killed by a player. Okay. Alright, I don't see anything more exciting in that camp. So I think it is time to get out of here. We got a good amount of stuff. Feel like we're supposed to have another player tag, but I don't remember. Didn't we get 2 kills? 3 kills? Yeah, no. We got 2 kills, but we should have 3 player tags to show for it. I only saw 2 in my bag. Let's take a quick look here. I haven't heard anything, so I don't think there's anyone back here, but it's always good to double check that no one is sneaking up on us. Looks good. Let's keep going. Oh, bro, even this stuff looted? Dang. Someone came through and just like sucked everything up here in a little loot vacuum. I guess people loot here a lot. I never loot here. So the one time I come here expecting to find loot, I'm surprised that it's empty. There's our exfil. It looks green. I'm just going to watch my back just to see the shadow peek on the hill. Shadow? Not shadow. The outline is what I meant. The outline of a player peeking us on that hill. But it looks like we're good. So let us get out of here. Alright guys, well that is going to be it for today. I wish I could keep playing, and I am still bummed out by that first raid where I lost 3 purple cards, don't get me wrong. But I've got to go do other stuff with my life. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.